East Urban Comedy Podcast. We broadcast live on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and Clapper simultaneously, y'all. Let's get this shit cracking today, y'all. Get it cracking today. Y'all ain't believe this. I heard some of the weirdest shit today, right? Weirdest stuff today by I was listening to Midas Touch, So, when Donald Trump had that meeting with Putin in Alaska, right? Well, some things were promised allegedly to Putin from Trump. Trump said allegedly that Putin could have all of Europe. He wants the Western Hemisphere, and he can have let Xi Jinping, whatever his name is, Xi Jinping, whatever his name is, have all of China and some of Africa. And he told Putin, you can have some of Africa too. So this is the type of stuff that Donald Trump is trying to put down, y'all. Now, he also some weapons were allocated to, I believe, Poland it was, allegedly, and Donald Trump pulled out of that deal. He's not going to back NATO with weapons. They were supposed to get something like that too, right? So I'm trying to figure out if this man not trying to sell his country out, then what the hell is he doing? This man is bowing down the knee, in my opinion, to Putin. That's just my opinion. And that's where I think it's going right now. Because I still say Putin, in my opinion, has something big on Trump. That's just my opinion. Okay? And I believe also, what's the name of it? Israel, Netanyahu as well. I believe it too. Okay, because one, why is Israel fighting the war against Iran if they the one got the conflict? What the hell do they got to do with us? Why is that? Okay, now he just got knocked down yesterday because they signed the war act on his ass yesterday. So now they're going to fund Ukraine. They're going to possibly be funding Ukraine the weapons they deserve, they need, because they needed that. And they're talking about trying to get sanctions back on Russia. Okay? So, y'all, I'm telling y'all something, y'all. If this man out of office, y'all, this country's going to be so fucked up, it's going to be a damn shame. It's going to be a damn shame. And all the gerrymandering they doing and shit right now, trying to oppress the black votes and shit like that, said, yeah, we can still vote, but we won't have no representation of us in there. Oh, they out their damn minds. Okay? And the Supreme Court is steady going through, let them do it. And in my opinion, the Supreme Court is in Donald Trump's pockets because he might got something on them. That's just my opinion. I've never seen a corrupt system like this in my life, from the Supreme Court to the presidency. It is corrupt as hell. This shit is fucking just make no goddamn sense. Well, reach on time. Yeah, this shit don't make no sense, y'all. Look at all the shit that we got to go through with this man. The man, y'all. 92,000 jobs lost in May, y'all. 92,000 jobs. 200,000, 300,000 jobs, shit like that. Going good. Getting the jobs. So, and then the Republicans will still complain, well, you promised us 300,000. Well, Trump ain't did none of that. The job market is cloned, y'all, right now. He cloned down all these manufacturers. What happened to the textiles he was bringing in? What happened to all the businesses he made all this money up for the tariffs and stuff? What happened to bringing in companies to build stuff here? What happened to homemade stuff? Huh? What happened to all that stuff? Not a day he's done. He's done. The only thing he ever told the truth about a couple weeks ago, he said, they asked, do you think about the finance of America? He said, I don't think about it at all. So he told y'all that. He has did nothing since he been in office. And I get tired of black motherfuckers talking about, well, he did something for black people. What has he done for black people? Besides trying to erase our history. What has he done? I was going with the HBCUs. They was not. It was already allocated to the HBCUs through Biden. So how can you give somebody something that already got coming? How do you credit for that? That's what I understand about people, especially you black MAGAs. Y'all sit up there and knowing this man's race, but you still vote for him because you didn't want to see a black woman in office. Black men need to shut the fuck up and straighten it up and listen and shit. What the hell is wrong with y'all? What the hell is wrong with black men in America? Y'all act like, in my opinion, some hoes. That's what you act like. A bunch of little crying ass black men. Then y'all get mad when a woman don't want to talk to your funny looking ass. Once a woman talks to you and figure out how, your game, what you're talking about, she's not fucking with you, and you can't get mad at her for that. Half y'all motherfuckers 30, 40 years old, still with your mama. Some of y'all don't even have a job. and got nerve to try to disrespect a black woman who probably has a job and a home and very educated and got a car. A lot of you black men out here running around here, all y'all care about getting some between some other legs, lay up on somebody, try to live off somebody. Because I'm telling you right now, the ones who doing this shit making all black men look bad. And that is a fact. That is a fact. And women, I'm not going to leave y'all out of this neither. Because y'all expectations for men is crazy. Y'all want a man 6'1", make about $150,000 a year, and want to take care of your kids by another man. Y'all expectations too goddamn high. Why would a man with no kids, that with all those credentials with him, want a woman with kids? Well, he can be the one who don't have any. Okay? See, we're black people. We got some fucked up situations that we're in right now. Fucked up situations. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, ladies, too. Whenever a man refers to you as his baby mama, he don't respect you. He don't respect you. Why don't he say, that's the mother of my children? Why be my baby mama? Because he does not respect you. You his baby mama, but he does not respect you enough to put the ring on your finger, but he's good enough to put kids in you. Make it make sense, ladies. Then y'all complain about men being sassy and all this old stuff. And living with their mama, can't bring nothing to the table, and all this, that, and other. But y'all doing the same thing. Y'all raising y'all sons like that right now to be a burden on another woman. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Y'all sit up here and y'all complain about what this man ain't doing. But you knew what he was about when you first met him. You had red flags. That's the only thing that makes me mad about women is that y'all think y'all can fix every man. You can't. You cannot fix a man who does not want to be fixed. He gonna still be him. Then you get digmatized, getting pregnant by him, he gone. Now you're just a baby mama, not the mother of my children. And men, women disrespect y'all too. Anytime a woman tell you that's my baby daddy, instead of that's the father of my kids. Yeah, it goes both ways. There is no motherfucking respect nowhere in there. Nowhere. Where is the respect there? She's good enough to take home, good enough to take to the bedroom, but not good enough to take home meet your mama. He good enough to lay down with, but he don't even want to marry you. Make that make sense, y'all. Relationships right now are nothing but transactional. It's all about what you got. A lot of women ask for things that they ain't never spent in their life. I want a man to make $150,000 a year. Have you ever dated a man to make $150,000 a year? Oh, I don't want to go to this restaurant. I want to go to Ruth Chris. Have you taken yourself to Ruth Chris? Do some shit that you did for yourself. Don't expect another mother to do that to you. For that. Let me tell y'all one thing, y'all, and it's the real truth. A man will show you how much he appreciates you by his actions, not what he says, but what he does. His actions dictate that. Sometimes, a lot of women, and I'm not knocking all y'all, I'm not the woman bashing today, but a lot of you women are not worthy of going to motherfucking Ruth Chris and all that other shit. You might be worthy of motherfucking Olive Garden. But again, some women like Olive Garden, and then the real ones are like that. There are real women out there who don't expect on the first day, but man spend $400-500 on you. He don't know you, and you don't know him. So why would he spend all that money on you? Okay, y'all, think about that shit. Think about how much sense that makes. You sit up and you complain about the man, but you go get the same exact man. That's the one you just left is the same mother you just got. I don't not understand that. Y'all, women and men both have a type. Some people love toxic relationships. They just like to argue. They ain't feeling good unless something is going fucked up in the situation. It got to be some type of drama. That shit is not cool. All of those shit you got, you can't tell them how to raise their kids, but you got all these goddamn women on TikTok and Instagram half-ass naked in front of kids and twerking and shit in front of their kids. I've seen little kids on the 4-5-year-old cussing and mama ain't saying nothing, just says, boy, be quiet. What type of shit is that? If I ever, look, I'm 60 years old. And my mama tells this day, I ain't never cursed in front of my mama, ever. And I'm a grown ass man. I never cursed in front of her. My mama and sister ain't never went to party together, ever. Ever. So make this make sense, y'all. What type of relationship do black people have, y'all? Where are we at? People talk about us because we give them reason to talk about us. Okay? People, other races talk about black people because we give them a reason to. That's why they stereotype us, because a few dumb Negroes and Negrettes act the fool always in public. You got to be seen, got to be heard. The best way to understand somebody, just shut the fuck up. Can't get mad at no other race when they talk about our black ass when we start doing the shit that we do. You cannot get mad at them. Because what I know, we all not the same. Everybody's different. But goddamn, the ones who are just out there, always out there in the business, let people talk about us, y'all give them the reason to. Always talking about baby daddy and baby mama. What about mother my kids or father my kids? Where's that going from? I ain't never heard my mama call my daddy no baby daddy. No shit like that. In my life. Never in my life I heard some shit like that. To hear these black people going around there now, just the ignorant ones, who always talking this shit. Well, I don't give a fuck what the motherfucker think about me. Yeah, you do. That's the fuck you do, or you wouldn't say the shit you say. I could prove to everybody in this motherfucker, everybody give a fuck about what people think about them. And here's the proof. You don't want nobody to say your coochie stink, your breath stink, you're dirty, ain't got no damn clothes, the house filthy. So you think about what you do care about what people think about you. You do. Let's keep it real. You do care and think what people think about you. You say that shit to try to deflect yourself. And a lot of us got self-hatred toward ourselves. A lot of black people have self-hatred toward each other and themselves. You got black people running around right now talking about they white. How in the hell are you white and you sit up here, you sit in this mug, black is me. Black is me. That's what you call self-hatred, y'all. That is self-hatred amongst black people. And then we give white people and every other race a reason to talk about us. Because we as people, we are not united. We are divided as hell. Because everything black people, this fucks me up. We always trying to outdo the next black person. We would go bankrupt just to prove that we better than somebody else. That don't make sense. They do stupid shit. Fuck the weed man, but not the landlord. What type of shit is that? What type of shit is that? That's what I don't understand. How the fuck can y'all ever get mad at other races talking about us when we give them straight motherfucking reason to? We don't give them no reason not to. We don't stand on business when we're supposed to. Every race in America, around the world, they admire our swag and all this shit, but they can't stand us for real. We are laughing stock to them. They always got something fucked up to say about black people, and they have a reason to. They have a fucking reason to talk bad about us. Let's keep it real, y'all. Let's land this plane, y'all. Let's get the people. Let's get this conversation going, y'all. Thank you, Black Caesar. So what's going on, y'all? What's going on, everybody? What up? Everybody muted up all of a sudden. What's up?
What up, man?
How y'all doing today?
Hey, man. Just checking you out. I see you talking a little relationship and stuff, trying to see where you're going with it. What you got?
Well, I mean, the reason is this, man. I get tired of sitting around here, man, looking at these black people, be looking at YouTube and shit like that, TikTok and all that, what they be saying about each other. Like, I'm asking you brothers something, all you men up here, y'all got kids, right? I mean, your brothers got kids up here. Hold on, whose phone is that? Whose phone is that?
Be safe out there.
Whose phone is that out there? They're doing that. Anyway, y'all.
Somebody's phone doing something.
Let me ask y'all something. Okay, women and men. I'm gonna take you to men first. Have you ever been a baby daddy or have you been a father? Which one are you?
A father.
Okay.
Father all day.
Okay.
Father.
Okay. Women, are you a baby mama? Okay. Women, are you a baby mama or a mother?
I'm a mother if I'm a mother.
Okay. What type of cake?
I'm a mother.
Okay then. Now, so when y'all see y'all, if y'all got kids, right? And they got kids. The first time you hear your son or daughter say, my baby mama, my baby daddy, check their ass right there. That's the most disrespectful shit you can say to a motherfucker. That means you ain't shit. You just around. That's all that means. You just fucking around. If you don't bring that to the table, because I'm telling you right now, how can we get mad at other races for talking about this, y'all? We give them a reason to. Make it make sense, y'all. Somebody capitalize on it.
Deep truth. Deep truth. It's just like calling each other ninjas all the time and saying it. And we need to stop doing that to each other as well. especially in front of, because white people think that they can say it too. But if we need to stop saying that. Because it wasn't a name that we came up with. They called us that. I don't care if we change it from the ER to the A at the end. We need to stop saying that, calling each other that too.
But you got to remember something though.
People just say this to be saying it.
Well, you got black people and you got Negroes. Okay, that's true. You got
That's
civilized
true.
black people who are
But
civilized.
we ain't saying ninjas. We saying Negroes. There's a difference.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about. We got. When I mean that statement, that we got black people who actually work, got property, like to have peace and shit. Don't want no bullshit around.
Yeah.
And then you come with these Negroes. I ain't gonna say the end with the A on the end of it to fuck up for everybody. That's what I mean.
That's true. That is true.
You know, just so
But like I said, we need to stop saying it ourselves. That's what I just said. They could be considered that, but we need to stop saying it. We do. I was on this live the other night, and there was a white person on the live with us. Me and two couple black people and a white person, and they was just ninja this, ninja that. I was like, if you don't stop saying that word, I said that's why they think that they can say it because you keep saying it. I said cut it out. Damn.
What you gonna say, Black Seeds?
Annoyed me.
Black Seeds, what you gonna say?
Yeah, well, what I was gonna say, Maddie, I think one of our biggest issues as a community is if a black person in Texas sees a black person in North Dakota. Well, I know ain't no black people in North Dakota. I'm just using that as an example. If you see a black person in North Dakota do something, the first thing we do is say, "Oh man, I hope they ain't black." We take responsibility for every black person's issue. If that is a white person, they don't care if the person's white or not. They pin that on us. They pin the old if you do it, all of y'all are like that.
And that's why
we gotta get that mentality out of our head, because that's exactly what you're saying. Because I'm a father. You're a father. I'm not one of these dudes that's running around with one of these cats that got 9 babies by 9 different women.
No,
that's not me. That's not my behavior.
But
so I don't want to take responsibility as a community for something this knucklehead doing over there.
But at the same time, though, if you got 9 kids,
right there.
Okay, but at the same time, if you got 9 kids, you take care of them responsibly. I can't knock him for it. Now, if he ain't doing shit,
true.
Now if he ain't doing shit for them kids, that like this point here, like I tell a lot of women this: if you got a man and father your children and y'all not together, you are not a single mother. You are a single parent. You just single. The child is single. If he take care of the child, paying for the child, picking the child up every weekend, doing your child, then you are not a single mother. You are a single woman. Let's get that real.
Yeah.
Let's get that real. The baby
if
ain't
you
got
don't have
nothing to
200 followers, you ain't coming up here. So stop trying to come up here. Sorry, we need some people with followers, and that people who know you that follow you. Not 2 followers, not 20 followers. If you don't have 200 followers, we ain't letting you up on the panel.
Okay. I can't pronounce it. Queen Fee, what's your take on this situation? Queen Fee, what is it? Queen? What's her name, y'all? Queen KWEN.
Yeah, Queen Fee. That's it.
Queen Fee, can you hear me? Unmute yourself. Which I guess you got nothing to say. Okay, Matchup. What about you, Matchup? Do you think that right now that if white people talk about us, do you think we give them a reason to?
Yeah. The thing is, black folks as a society, we made large contributions to this society, but we act like we didn't do shit.
Yes.
And that I feel like that's a problem. Not only did black folks I'm particularly talking about black folks in the United States. Not only did they contribute to the building of this country, but we made all the rest of the world better with the inventions that were made here.
Yeah.
And sometimes we dismiss all of that, and we take ourselves to the lowest level. You know, you're only as strong as the weakest link, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I think. That's what the problem is here, and I think even in the diaspora, I think that's what black folks are doing all around the world. They're not coherent. They're not staying together. They're not competing with other societies to become the top of their society. And that's what the problem is.
Because I think right now, a lot of black people are content on where they are right now. No elevation. A lot of us are content, and a lot of us don't give a damn. And that's our whole problem, is that we want to compete with everybody in the black race when everybody ain't got shit. That's what fucks me up. How you gonna compete with a motherfucker broke like you? We not poor, we just broke. Y'all get what I'm saying? So how the fuck are we gonna compete with ourselves? Don't make no
I
sense.
hear you.
What up, Kay? What up, Kay? Time to go take Kay.
1/2 mile, turn left.
Hey, what's going on, brother Matty? Hey, I don't mean to do this, but I have to. I'm down here in Jacksonville, and I've got to get out and do some work.
Go ahead.
But so drop me down. But I do got my tapper tapping for you, okay?
All right, cool. All right,
All
I got
right, drop
him.
me down.
all right.
Gotcha.
Now, anybody else want to come in on this conversation about what black people are doing to ourselves and what we making fools ourselves? Because we look like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, we look like a bunch of motherfucking sambos out here, buck dancers.
We are our own worst enemies.
That's true.
You're right, Queen. Okay, Queen, go ahead and talk what you got to say. Go ahead and say something, girl. Go and talk. You say whatever you want to say. We don't say YT, we say white people here, okay? So don't that YT shit. So go ahead, say
Okay, got you.
go ahead, say what's on your mind.
But we are our worst enemies. And it's just ridiculous. And then they always say that everybody is against us. They're against themselves.
That's right. Self-hatred is a motherfucker. Self-hatred is a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let me ask something. You said you consider yourself a mother. You got grandkids yet or anything like that?
Yeah.
All right, you got, okay, son or daughter. Which one got kids?
I only have sons. So my son has a girl and a boy.
Okay, the mother's kids consider him a baby daddy or father.
She considers a father because that's what he is, a father. And I don't let him call her his baby mama. He said his his kid's mother.
That's right. That's right. Cause it ain't that disrespectful though, mother. That's my baby daddy or that's my baby mama. Ain't that shit disrespectful?
That's very disrespectful and ghetto.
It is. Cause I be like, man, who in the fuck? Man, I wish motherfucker would talk about some. Man, I just can't fathom this shit. If a mother tell you just a baby daddy or a baby mama, that mean they don't give a fuck about that. They don't respect you. Only thing they want you to just do
Not
something.
at all.
None. What can you do? You know what I'm saying? Like I tell you, let me say something, okay? If you're single, and correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, and you're a mother, but the father is taking care of what his business needs to take care of, right? He take care of his business, what he's supposed to take care of. Come get the child every weekend, pay the child support, get the stuff you need to go to school with, and then how are you, but y'all not together, how are you a single parent, a single mother? That's what I never understood. Because you just a single woman. You're not a single mother. Because you got help from your dad.
Correct.
So somebody make that make sense to me. Because either I'm slow or something, but I don't understand how that works. Can somebody put it in perspective?
Yeah, sometimes the man or the woman get upset if the other people in relationships.
Yeah, that does happen, but still. But then had
I just went through that. My husband, we got together 5 years ago, and we got married. We've been married 4 years, been together 5 years. Once that lady found out that he was married and went on with his life, she refused to let him see the kids or anything. Turned those kids against that man and said that he was a deadbeat and everything.
And that happened.
And his own 2 kids jumped him, and she did not say anything. How could you put your hands on your father?
His own kids jumped him?
His own kids jumped him.
That's freaking crazy.
Okay, you know what I be doing
Yeah,
there?
I don't like when women do that, and I don't like when men do that. Do not turn the children against their other parent, because they're not in. That's how they be feeling like it's their fault a lot of the time when the parents break up. That's not okay for the parents to be using the kids against each other. That's not cool. Let the kids be the kids. Let the children be the children. Let them love their parent, both their parents. And if you and your husband, if you and your ex have an issue, that's between you and them. It has nothing to do with the children. Don't be putting the children in the middle of that drama.
You got
That's right.
You got that. What up, Chef Candy? What's going on?
Horrible.
What's going on, Chef Candy?
Hey, Chef.
How y'all doing today?
How you doing? What's good?
Good.
What's on your mind?
Well, I just like literally got in here like a minute ago, and I'm technically in Walmart, but what's bothering me more, yeah, I don't want people to hear my conversation. I'm a little private. What's bothering me more is what's going on with these court cases and everything like that, and how we see how all that type of stuff is playing out. It's actually very hurtful, and it kind of makes me feel like we haven't advanced as far as we think we have.
We haven't. We haven't. Kamala Harris said we would not go back. Remember she said that we're not going back.
Yep, and look at us now. I feel like the exact opposite of what she wanted is exactly what's happening.
She wanted
Exactly.
it. She said it. She said if Donald Trump got in office, we would be in a war. She said his proposal for the finance will crash the stock market and will deplete the United States. We're going to send us into bankruptcy. She said that. She said that he mass deportation. He's not just talking about people with crimes. He's on mass deportation. Did they understand what she was saying? And she said everything. And I got the video on my channel where she said everything and it proved right. It proved right.
Yes.
So I mean
down to the littlest things.
Yes.
Even the stuff that's a lot smaller.
We've largely finished that.
Look it up. Look at the Supreme Court.
And one way or the other it's finished. One way or the other is finished. It's either finished with a piece of paper.
Who's that? Who's that?
I don't know.
As you know,
I know I'm going to do it.
Ken is impressed by that. 4 days, 159 chip.
The chip there. Now, anyway, y'all.
He's playing Dumpy Pants. That was Dumpy Pants. I don't know what clip that was, but he's playing Dumpy Pants.
The point is this, y'all. We as black people, y'all, let's get back on the subject. We got to change the narrative of how we raise the kids now. We have to change that whole narrative. Because right now, kids ain't can't be taught no more for some reason. Seem like kids just don't give a fuck no more right now. That would have seemed like in my opinion.
Because of the way that they're being raised. It's not because they don't. I mean, kids are freaking sponges. They are smart as hell, and they know what's going on. They're not stupid. So as an educator, I always try to let the parents know. Don't treat them like they're stupid or like they're not knowing what's going on. They could be sitting far away in the corner playing by themselves, and then they're listening to every single thing that you're saying. They're watching out the corner of their eye everything that you're doing. They're not dumb. They're smarter than we are. And then they get pissed off. Yeah, because then the parents want to be mad when the kids say something like, well, where did you get that? Because I heard you say that. Like, they'll pop up all you in a heartbeat and be like, well, you said this or you did that. What you talking about? How do you know? Because I saw you. I was sitting right there. Duh. You know what I mean? Like, don't act like you could just put them in a corner and think that they're not paying attention, because they are.
Let me tell you something.
They're very smart.
And I agree with Fired Up. But I also want to just say this little piece. I think not us particular, but our people our age and just raising these kids or have raised these kids, we failed these damn kids.
Hell yeah.
Especially black children. They cannot be kids. And then you call them crazy and they did this and they did that. Where the fuck was you trying to help these kids be on the right track?
That's right. That's right.
These kids cannot be fucking kids.
They can't.
Even all our little babies that walk the street, they look at them and call them grown men. That's a child. That's not a grown person.
Right.
Kids can't be kids nowadays because
we used to laugh.
Go ahead, Ralph. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Finish. I'm gonna take after you. Go ahead.
No, we used to be able to laugh and play football and do mischievous things. And we was kids, man.
Yep.
These kids, they have to grow. They don't have protection, and it break my motherfucking heart. I'm like, who gonna protect y'all?
Nobody.
Your parents talk $1,000 shit on TV, and I'm sick of it. But would you lose your life for your child? Would you get in somebody's ass about your goddamn child? I will.
Especially if the other person's doing something and my child is right about it.
No, whether right or wrong, I'm gonna defend my child. Now if it's over with, that's wrong. We
that's right, man.
We have a problem. Because the thing is, y'all.
My son,
go ahead.
I tell my son he's wrong later, so I'm gonna rock with him.
Y'all going right. No, these kids. Look how they doing the other little baby, the other little boy that's in the court defending himself.
Yeah,
I feel sorry for that boy.
yeah.
Yeah, because that police report so is contradicting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even still, you don't teach your kids to not defend themselves. If that's the case, like when you, as a child, even as an adult, even in the workplace, if you allow somebody to bully you and they know they could get away with it, they're not gonna stop.
That's right.
They're not gonna stop. They're not gonna stop. My mama used to tell us, if somebody bother with you, you pick up something and bust them upside the motherfucking head if you couldn't beat them. Now that's what I was taught.
Me too. And I would talk, me and my brother and sister.
You don't do no running out. Yeah.
If one of us fight, we all better fight. That's my mama. Everybody.
That's right.
Ralph.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Ralph. Hey,
Yes, sir.
I was in a live the other day, about 2 days ago.
Yes, sir.
And these mugs is black people sitting here debating whether or not JFK is right about black kids needing to be rehomed.
What?
It's black people.
Wow. You mean RFK? You don't mean JFK.
Yeah.
You mean RFK?
I know it. I know what he meant.
Yeah. Just making sure. Yeah.
I misspoke.
Just making sure the chat knows.
In that case, and no shit talking no Black Caesar. No shit talking Black Caesar. In that case, then you feeling your kids. Then if you feel they gotta get something done, you ain't doing something right. You not doing something right. Straight up. You not doing something right. You feel it gotta be done like that.
I'll be tripping out on how many people be like, oh, he's guilty. I'll be like, that dude ain't guilty. Protect himself.
But that's how society got it. That's how society got it. Go ahead.
I think you know, people they're not seeing that you have to defend yourself. I don't give a fuck what situation it is. You have to defend yourself because the thing is, you know, what would the conversation be if it was the other way around? They went up there and did it, that boy. What would the conversation be then?
It'd be totally different. Oh, he was in the right for defending himself. They be saying just like that. Okay, and Ralph said, look, kids can't be kids right now. You know why can't be kids? One, it's too many pew-pews on the street. It's too much goddamn violence, and more than half the kids not even going to school. Did you know when Barack Obama was in office in 8 years, the high school graduation rate for black kids was 85%? Did y'all know that?
Yes, sir.
Because Obama gave something to dream about.
Yes, sir. It went up.
When they seen Obama's president, they gave something to strive for.
High school and college.
Yes. Yep. They gave him something to look. Oh, the black man, the president. They gave him something to strive for. Now we got this idiot in the office right now. He wants to take over the board of education, all type of shit. That man just he made a deal, y'all. They say he made a deal with Putin, y'all, in Alaska, allegedly.
We know.
Yeah, he told Putin you can have the all of Europe and a little bit of Africa and Xi Jinping, whatever.
He can't be telling Putin nothing. He ain't in charge of nothing. As much as he want to think he is, he ain't shit. Excuse my language. Y'all know I don't cuss.
I like your language. I love your language. Keep it up. I'm proud of you.
I'm like, y'all got to be cussing and carrying on. Y'all know I don't cuss.
We know you don't cuss. We know you don't cuss.
My thing's out there.
That's because it pisses me off, and I'm so angry. It's because it makes me so angry.
Well, y'all, we failed our kids. Go ahead.
I said, all of a sudden, he want to give our man $300 billion. You gonna knock it off?
Yeah. All of a sudden now. And they told Donald Trump that they ready. That they making us look soft as hell now. You just started the war. Now Iran said, well, we ready. Now what's up? Now you don't want to do it. Making us look like cowards. So you did all this shit for nothing to make the gas prices go up, inflation, food, unemployment for nothing. To get nothing out the deal. What type of shit is this?
Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing.
You wasted all that time just to give him money.
That's all. That's all.
Billions of dollars of our treasure. Billions of dollars of our treasure.
You can't give him money a long time ago. You don't have to wait.
You know what part of that is? Like you kind of said about us doing it to each other.
Yeah.
But that's trying to up one the black man. I can do it better than you because you remember he said he's a great negotiator.
Mm-hmm.
He alone can get it done. He want to make Obama look bad, and now you trying to get the same deal that you said was stupid that Obama did. Now you want it back, and now they say we ain't giving you shit.
Yeah, because he wanted
That's crazy.
He wanted his name on the document, y'all. His name on not Obama. He can't stand to see nothing else.
Yep.
What they talking about? Obama was better at everything than Trump. Everything. Except lying.
Everything.
Except lying.
Well, see now, see what happens. What Dumpy Pants was trying to do is he was trying to, like you said, he's trying to take everything. He want everything, right? He want credit for everything. But he's a quicker fucker upper.
Yeah.
Because the only thing he was doing, every time he breaks something, he tries to fix it and turns around and says, "Look what I did."
No, every time they
But he broke it in the first place.
he tried to get credit for everything
He
he
thought it
did.
was going to work in Canada.
Attention seeking shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that was more of a kowtow to the our country. Like, even if it's all that other stuff too, I think it was more of that. Like, he was more so concerned about satisfying them and what they want, because there's something in that for him.
It
And
is.
then it's something in that for his. And so, even though I want to say, oh, it's the Obama thing, I don't really think it's that in this particular case.
It is. That's
Like,
why
he
he told
could
agreement
say
up.
is that.
He tore the agreement up because he said he could do a better deal than Obama. He said Obama made the worst deal ever in American history. That's what he said. He made the worst deal
Well,
ever.
no, he did say that. He did say that, and he did that part. But as far as physically attacking them, I think that was more of our country.
You see
I
that
think that was more of their influence. If that's what I'm trying to say.
Oh,
Not taking away the fact that he hate Obama.
Netanyahu put him up to
because
that
him
shit.
and his
Yeah,
family,
that's what I'm trying to say.
he's setting up his
Have
family.
y'all ever seen that interview that Trump mom did about him, how bad she talked about him? If your own mother can say these things about you.
This dude just went and sold half his bank, 49% to the UAE. And then in July, he's going to pass through acts that has to do with all the cryptocurrency.
But wait a minute. What happened to that oil tanker he took to Venezuela? We ain't got no gas. What happened to that tanker? Where that tanker
Yeah,
at?
that's a good question.
All the oil boat took to Venezuela. Where the gas at? Where's it at?
Gas is coming down.
No, he gave,
Gas is coming
he gave
down.
that tanker to one of the oil companies. Read up on that,
Gas
man.
coming down in your mind.
Gas is coming down.
No, it
In
ain't.
your mind.
You're a damn lie.
No, it ain't. Look it up.
I'm in my
Dude,
Uber now. I can't do it.
Dude.
But
Got gas
word
for
on the street is
$3.99.
he gave that oil tanker to one of these oil companies.
I think he did.
I got gas for $3.99.
Dude, that's still high. That's still high. What the fuck you talking about?
Not as high as,
$3.99.
not
Well,
as
you
high as
lucky
Biden.
if your gas $3.99.
Not as high as Biden.
You a damn lie. Hold up, time out.
It's
Hold up,
higher.
y'all. Please, y'all, let me get in right quick. When Biden gets high, it was a global thing. Everybody in the world. Hold up. You want to bet me? No. You want to bet me? You got money, right? Wait. Here go facts. Here go facts. When Biden gets high, it was right. See, you don't want to listen. You don't want to listen. Let me talk.
Because
I
you're
got
lying.
no. You lying. What we gonna bet? I got cash. I got cash out. If I'm wrong, I see you 250. If you wrong, to me 100. Let's fact check that. Now here I'm gonna tell you. When Biden gas up, it was a global.
Black.
Everybody globally around the world gas
Don't
high.
interrupt.
It
Don't
was
interrupt
doing-
him,
It was
please,
doing.
Black.
It was doing the motherfucker of the COVID. Everybody gassed up that
But you
time.
lucky you up here.
Dude, that's a fact right there. It was a global thing. We came out better than anybody.
Talking about
We came out. No. You want to talk about the shit? Because you type of dude don't. Do you hide with me? It's the same dude, y'all. I'm tell you who he is. Tell me he got a penitentiary doing 7 years, did that another. But he hired that convict. He was in penitentiary work.
I got a what?
Yeah.
I got a what?
Did
I got a what? I didn't hear you.
Did you want to say you was in prison for 7 years?
No. I've never been to prison.
Okay. So you want to support Trump? So tell me one thing. So tell me one thing. Wait a minute. Tell me one
Answer
thing.
this question.
Wait a minute. What? I have to prove you wrong. What has Donald Trump did to anybody in the United States? What has he did?
He kept Kamala Harris out of office.
Because she's a woman, right? So you don't like a woman, right? You don't like black women.
No,
What you just said?
No. You don't like
What'd
black
you
women.
just say?
Wait. So wait. So a woman that says, I'm gonna give you $25,000. Don't pay it back the first time on if you qualify. I'm gonna give you $50,000. Don't pay it back if you qualify for a business. Okay. The woman who says going to take down the price of medication, which she did. A woman said going to get universal health care to everybody in the United States who qualify. Okay. The woman who said, no. Shut the fuck up now. The woman who said,
I didn't say anything.
don't interrupt. Now, so you think you think all that shit? What did Trump polish you? Of fucking taking men out of women's bathrooms and
She
motherfucking
didn't talk
and
about you. He's
LGBTQ.
talking
That's
about
all.
something else. Listen.
Talk about
I am listening, but you told me not to interrupt. I didn't even say
dude, I'm talking right now. You're still interrupting. Dude, I'm trying to get you to understand something. What policy did Donald Trump have that sound better than what she offered to America?
Stay on mute.
Now I want to answer a question. Let him out. I'll answer a question.
You just answered the question.
Answer the question.
And these women keep telling me
Dude,
Now
just
you
answer
answer
the
the
question,
question.
dude.
Now,
I'm trying to answer the
Yeah.
question.
Oh my
Y'all know
God.
I blood pressure high.
so answer it.
Answer the question.
Answer the question.
Just answer the question. Hold up.
Relax.
Hold on,
Answer the
y'all.
question.
Hold on, y'all.
Answer the question.
Hold on.
Answer the
You have
question.
a heart attack
Stop,
from
man.
the law.
You need to stop.
No, I'm not gonna stop shit.
Hey, everybody on the panel, mute up. Everybody on the panel, please mute up because Maddie's talking to Black, and Black needs to stop talking over Maddie.
I'm not talking. I haven't
Dude,
even said
just
anything.
answer
Why
the
would you keep
question.
saying that?
You're talking
Fight
Go
him.
ahead and answer his
Stop telling me-
question.
Hold on.
Answer his
Answer the
question
question.
now.
Dude, just answer the question.
Answer his question.
Well, why don't you shut up so I can?
Dude, just answer the question, dude.
What's the
I was
question?
about to
man?
drop
Oh, my
his
God.
ass.
Fucking
Sorry,
drop
he
my
about to get
ass. Don't
dropped.
give a shit.
Hold on.
You want to ask me
Wait,
a question?
dude.
Ask me the damn
I
question.
asked you the question. Kamala
I
Harris.
don't know what the question was. You got 8 people talking. You got that
Ain't no
dumb
way.
woman
Ain't
down
anybody
there.
talking. Just me and you. She it up.
His bitch ass off this
Whoa.
Man,
motherfucker.
shut up, man.
Hold up.
Shut up.
Hold up, y'all.
Your
Hold up.
bitch ass
Shut
up,
up.
you punk
Shut
ass
up.
bitch.
Yeah, your mother.
Your daddy, bitch, go suck
Your
a dick. Get
sister.
the fuck out of here, you stupid ass bitch.
Who said that?
FBA motherfucker.
Okay, Queen. Okay, Queen.
Queen.
He gone. He gone.
God
He gone.
damn.
He gone.
Roasted his ass.
That was Queen that went off on him. Okay,
Okay.
Queen.
Well, I know.
No.
Hey, Ralph.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm
But
sorry.
No, we like
Maddie was
that.
trying to ask
We
him
like
a
that.
question, and everybody else was talking, and Maddie was trying to get it out. When we're all talking, when Maddie's talking, y'all, when we're on the panel, when Maddie's talking, none of us can talk because we cannot hear him. It's like he goes blank in the background while we're all talking, and he's trying to get his words out. So if we all can mute up when Maddie's talking, and he was trying to ask that dude a question, and then homeboy was talking while Maddie. So he's gone now because he called us he called us names. So
He gonna act like he
we
gonna try to act
we can't allow men to be calling men names, calling females and us names on the
He
panel.
wasn't gonna answer the question no way.
Go
Because
ahead.
he heard exactly what I asked him.
Go ahead, Black.
That was me. He was mumbling shit way before he started talking. That dude was in here mumbling bullshit way before that. And then Maddie caught on to that shit. And then that's when it's up. But man, you don't need these motherfuckers like that in here. Misinformation,
Yeah, we
lies.
don't. I agree.
To break up shit.
And when I called him out on the gas,
Y'all, he was a blagger. He was a blagger, probably FBA. So yeah, he had to go because he was trying to cause chaos on this panel, and that's not what we're about. We're not about causing chaos. And then when Maddie get to screaming and losing it, like the last time he was screaming, he ended up getting a migraine, and he blamed all of us for the migraine. It wasn't our fault. He was the one screaming.
no, it wasn't. Dude was talking loud as fuck. No, that dude Michael.
I know he
was screaming loud.
I know.
As fuck. That's all he was doing. But no, when I
I
called
know.
him on,
That's why I got rid of him.
when I called him on the motherfucker about
Hey,
the
Keith,
gas,
what's up, Keith?
when I called him about the gas shit, you had nothing to say, right? When I told him that everybody gas is globally high,
Right.
he had nothing to say about that. He knew exactly the question I asked about Kamala Harris. He knew what the question was. He's the one to answer the motherfucker. Because he's going to call him a lie and shit. That type of dude do not like black women, y'all. You do not like black women. And that's straight up fact.
Well, he called me a name. He called Miss Queen a name. He was telling us to shut the F up, telling us to shut up.
Well, man.
Babe, I had to put that phone to my mouth. I wanted him to hear every word.
Queen lost it.
Y'all should have let me get it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be good on this side afternoon.
Ralph, you weren't fast enough because Queen got him before you could even get him. Queen said, wait, what the? She went off. I was like,
I'm trying to be good tonight. Yeah, I would have got it. You know, we don't play that.
Okay, wait, y'all. Wait. Chef Candy, what you gotta say, Chef Candy? Chef Candy, what you gotta say?
Okay, so I was about to say when we were talking about what we were saying about the youth and our black children, I know a lot of people not gonna necessarily agree with this, but something I didn't like and something that I noticed, because I have a sister that's 14 years younger than me. So by the time she was born, I was on my way out of high school. My parents decided to move from the all-black community that we lived in to move into a better community, let's say that. And this community is majority white. I always thought it was detrimental because she kind of grew up as an Oreo, but thank God today she's at FAMU studying pharmacy. But my point to that was, and what I'm saying is, I don't always think it's a safe environment for our little black children to be taught by majority white people and be around majority white kids.
Thank you.
Because a lot of our history and the issues and the things that we go through in regular life, which will end up being a culture shock for them when they actually do be in those environments, like they're not taught those things.
That's right.
They don't get that exposure. And so a lot of the times I feel like it's better for us to be in something that's more so like our own communities, so they get the full well-rounding of what they need to know socially, historically, and then how to, you know, not judge black people because all you've been around is mixed people and white kids. And that's what I wanted to say to what we were talking about earlier. I don't only think it's a lack of parenting, because some of those parents are great parents, but it's also the environment. Even if you feel like it's,
well, it's up to the parents.
and that's all I have to say.
But it's up to the parents.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that, Chef, because the thing is and I always knock people when they say this, when they say, "Oh, I don't see color." You know what that means to me? That means that you don't give a fuck about my culture. That's all that says.
Correct.
Facts.
That's all that says.
Then I asked him.
That means that they don't give a fuck about your culture. I want you to see that I'm black, brown, or whatever. I want you to see that because I want you to understand who I am, where I'm coming from, and where I want to go. But the thing is, when somebody says, when you're in other communities and they say, "Oh, I don't see color," that means fuck your culture. I want you to assimilate to mine. That's all that means.
When they said it to me,
anytime somebody says that,
anytime they say it to me, I say, what the fuck you do to stop like then? Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Run through it. Yep. Run through it.
Good question.
Run that bitch.
Okay, so you don't see color. If fuck you say, I'm the least racist person you know. Oh, so you are racist. You just least racist than your friends and your family members. You the least racist out of all of them, but you're still racist. That's what it means. I'm the least racist.
Because if you when people say things like that, what they doing, they lead with the truth. But you got to catch that. They leading with their truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they deflect when they say, I'm the least. No, you ain't. You are the most racist. Because you wouldn't have to lead like that if you wasn't.
Thank you.
Well, you got to lead with that.
And how you got to be the least racist? That means you are racist. You just not leave you least racist in your family.
That's
still
exactly,
racist.
Thank you.
You're still racist.
Thank you.
That, I don't understand that shit.
Still racist.
And then
Right.
And my thing is, back to what you said about schools, it's too many people that made it out the hood successful. So I don't think that moving to another place got anything to do with it. It got to do with the individuality of that person. Because you got a little fourth grader right now.
I agree.
Well, when you got a fourth grader right now, I think she's in San Diego, somewhere like that. Or something that's I'm just watching YouTube morning. A fourth grader, taking college classes. She's smart as fuck. Fourth grade, y'all. Her reading is above high school level kids. Her understanding of math is above high school kids. She is 8 years old, y'all, taking college classes, y'all. Two of them. So I don't all that's about moving people to different schools, that and another. I mean, you can put you got rich white kids in good schools and fuck ups. Stay in trouble.
Dumb as hell. Dumb.
Yeah.
Just dumb.
Yeah. So I mean,
Call it what it is. Dumb.
My thing is this.
Dumb.
They straight out dumb.
But
Go ahead, Ralph.
But Chef had a good point. I agree with. When you raise around certain people like that, they have a hell of influence on your life, man.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm not saying that you'll go down that road, but at the same time, you got to make sure you instill the right thing in your children.
Thank you.
Because just to say, oh, I grew up in a white neighborhood, what the fuck that supposed to mean? That don't mean too much of shit.
You just tell where you live at.
But my thing is this: we all went to, I'm pretty sure at least the majority of us, and I cannot assume, but we all went to all black schools. I don't think not one person on this panel is dumb. I don't think not. And then you did have the dumb kids, but just because, and I don't mean that because, you know, kids is kids, and if they need help, then that's up to their parents. But
you a dumb one.
You know, you have dumb kids, and then in that same space, you have kids that will study, that will stay up, that take that shit serious, no matter where they at.
Well, I'm telling you about me,
It
y'all.
don't matter if you in the hood or not.
Let me tell you something, y'all. I know I was a fuck up when I was growing up, but I was good in school. That's why my parents probably gave me a lot of pass on shit. But I did a whole lot of fucked up shit. I went to juvenile detention center and shit. You know what I'm saying? I now stole cars and shit. I never broke nobody's house. I'm scared I'm sticking my head through somebody's window, it's gonna be gone. So I never did that. I never did that, but I stole cars. I used to steal a Hill capsule back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I had a fake ass pew and robbed the store with that. You know what I'm saying? I tell everything I did. I was a fuck up. This all before I was 18 years old, but I was good at school. I still graduated. Okay, I still graduated high school. Okay, I didn't get my high school diploma. I got my high school diploma that January the following year because I was fucking up. Okay, I was fucking up. Because once I got introduced to that THC, seemed like everything else went out the window to me. Okay, I was on honor roll from 4th grade all the way to 9th grade. Boy, by the time I turned 16, like the THC, that honor roll shit went out the window. I wanted to be in the streets then. I'm just keeping it real about me. I'm very transparent about me. I'm very transparent. I don't have nothing. And I still came out good. So I don't believe that no school is better than another school for education-wise. None. Because you all learn the same curriculum. Everybody's learning a different way. Every school, I don't give a fuck where you at, teach the same thing. Math, arithmetic, spelling, science, social studies, history, okay, gym. Every school teaches that same curriculum. There ain't no one school better than another. Only time a school better than another when people put more money to that school to make it assume it's better. But it's not, because they all teach the same curriculum. Because you can take a school teacher from the hood school and put it into one private school, and she's gonna teach the same curriculum. It don't change. It does not change. So I don't believe in that switching my kids to go to this school because you think it's better. No. You just want to see your kids because they're all white school. Keep it real. That's what I tell the motherfucker. Let's keep it real. Look, I mean, black people.
You know what?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know what? I disagree with that a little bit, man, because see, I ain't never went to college. But what I will tell you, people say HBCU is different for black kids than they are going to a regular school. It's the experience they get, the nurturing,
we're not talking about college.
Nurturing they get from that school.
We're not talking about college. We're talking about school.
Oh, okay.
Kindergarten to 12th grade.
All right.
We're talking school.
Okay.
Go ahead, Keith. Keith can say something.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Keith.
No, what I was getting ready to say, you got to understand, school ain't an interest to everybody. That don't make them less than anybody else.
Yes, right.
A lot of times, teachers can't get a child's interest.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you an example. As myself, when I was in high school, I was hustling. You know, but I wasn't no dummy. I would go into class and it just didn't give me no motherfucking interest.
Yeah.
Okay, I got kicked out of high school. You know, I went and took the GED and I scored so high on the GED, I was offered 4 years of college at Harris State College.
HBCU.
That's one of the black HBCUs.
The original teachers school.
Okay, that's in St. Louis.
Original school for black teachers, y'all. Everybody went
there. You know, and then another thing is my son, one of my sons. You know, both my sons are in the Air Force now. One is in Japan, one is in the UK. One of them work on airplanes, and the other one, we don't know what the fuck he do. Okay? Now, that one that we don't know what he does, he damn near didn't graduate from high school.
Damn.
He graduated by the skin of his teeth. And it wasn't because my son was dumb or anything. It didn't give him no interest. You got to find things to keep these kids in this class and intrigued to want to come into the fucking class to begin with. When you got teachers who don't, and a lot of them don't give a damn.
They there for a check.
You see, these kids will quickly pick up on it. And they won't go into Miss So-and-so's class or Mr. Such and such class because they see it ain't nothing in there for them.
It's right.
We got to create something for them, man.
You gotta make school interesting
Right,
and
I'm
fun.
good.
Well, I
Exactly.
say this though, because I feel like this is where like our education system. Hold on, I'm gonna step in the garage. Our education system is a little messed up, and I agree with the brother because like me and my best friend, we were in the same classes, but we learned in two different ways. Like the teacher could just talk to him and he'll get it. She talking to me and I get bored immediately. But I can go home and study and come back and know the information. And if I have a question, I'll ask. And then you have some kids that need more activity-based learning.
Yes.
And things like that.
Because
But we don't have the resources most of the time to provide that.
Let me tell you something.
On top of the kids that just don't give a damn to be there.
And the Greyhound said it right though. And
Right.
school teacher underpaid. And but let me tell y'all something. Now I was in high school. I was in wood shop, but I didn't want to be in no motherfucking wood shop. You know where I wanted to be at? Home economics. Because I like to cook.
Yeah, home economics.
I want to be in home economics, right? I had to fight to get there. I had to fight them just to get me in there, to get the home economics. Well, why you want to go there? Yeah, because you're gonna have two. You got one or two alternates. You know, one alternate. You got two choices: home economics or wood shop. I think everybody went through that in high school. You had to pick one or the other, right?
Hey, Maddie.
Yeah.
Hey, Maddie. You
Yeah.
know, you remember O'Fallon Tech, right?
Yeah. My brother graduated there. Yeah.
Do you remember the high school O'Fallon?
Yeah. O'Fallon Tech on McCree.
You freezing?
McCree.
Yeah.
McCree Kings Highway.
Yeah, exactly. I used to go to that school. I studied mechanics at O'Fallon Tech.
My brother did too.
You see what I'm saying? Those classes, those classes or something.
Classes at my high school too.
What they
Yeah.
get?
So with what sis just said not too long ago, don't you think that if they're going to reform education, they should try to figure out how particular kids are learning and then teach those
This is the thing,
children?
y'all. I'm an
No, wait,
educator.
hold on,
Let me tell you about that.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to
No,
say,
finish,
I'm being
Rachel.
an educator, yes. Go ahead and finish what you're saying, and I was going to tell you as an educator how
To
we know
figure
that they all have
figure out how certain children learn and get the children that learn that have to do physical learning, and the ones who can just study together and learn and put them together, and that would be a better way to teach the kids
And
instead of
one-on-one
trying
teaching.
to throw a blanket over everything and
Yeah.
teach them all the same way.
That's what we do. That's what we were doing before they changed everything. That's why back in the day, if the kids weren't reading at the grade level, they stayed behind so that they can get up to grade level and so that they can go forward. But they stopped that after No Child Left Behind became a thing. They decided, well, even if you can't read at the first grade or the second or third grade level, we're going to let you just keep going forward. There's a lot of dummies that graduated because of No Child Left Behind. And as an educator that works with special ed behavior, works with special ed kids, I work with the learning disability and I work with the special behavior kids. So we know the difference is that there's some auditory learners, people who can listen and hear to learn. There's visual learners who people can look and see to learn. And then there's people who have to have hands-on learning. There's people who have to have hands-on learning. And then there's people who, someone may have two of the three, some may have all of the three. You just never know. So that's how kids grow up. They have to figure out what's best for them and how they can learn. But in testing, that's how we taught. That's how we figured out what grade level they were at in their reading and things like that, and how they learned is through different testing in the classroom, not standardized tests. Because I don't believe in them stupid standardized tests, because those are made for one specific person. You know what I mean? It's not made for everybody in individual.
Miss Fired Up. Can I ask you a question? Do you think that all of this transpired when desegregation hit? Because when we was in grade school, we was reading at a proficient level.
Right.
Soon as it got integrated, went to desegregation. Now all of a sudden our kids are getting labeled as inefficient or proficient. Can't read at a certain. We was cool before deseg.
Well, I tell you this much.
I agree with that.
I think they
Keith.
should do
I
different.
agree with that.
I think they should do it. Once a child gets to the 8th grade or 6th grade with understanding, there should be some type of test they should take, or like not a test, but a form they fill out all their interests, what they like to do, and you compile what they like to do and fit the classes around that. That's what they should do. That's my opinion. Because that way you can have 18 kids in classroom, and 15 of them read at the level they're supposed to be at, but the other 3 can't. And for them to be left behind like that, they'll feel like they're done because they can now with these other 15 people, and they separate them, put them off to themselves. There should be some type of interview or something, or form to fill out, and let the kids tell what they're interested in. Do they like to read? What kind of music they like? You know, what do they do in their spare time? That way, it'll eliminate everything that the teacher would know how to put them in their courses that fits their mindset, and they will learn better. Because you can't make me learn nothing if I'm not interested. Like, I love history. Like motherfuckers. And I never really liked math. And I should lose interest in math like he did all the time because I couldn't understand all this shit. Once I got past motherfucking Algebra 101, I was confused. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
I was, okay? I've always been like, I don't know when I started reading, but I know I always know I can read. But can anybody go back and know when they first started reading? Because I can't remember when I first started reading. I don't know how old I was. I don't know none of it.
But
I was reading when I was in elementary school because my mom read and I loved to read.
One of my aunts that used to babysit me was a librarian. So I used to spend a lot of the time at the library. And so I even got to the point where I was able to, you know how they code the books, like you say, this and that on the bottom with the number. I knew how to do that by the time I was in the 3rd grade.
But I'm saying, y'all know what I'm saying.
You know,
y'all know what I'm saying. Go ahead, Black Seed.
Maddie, when I was growing,
First or second.
Hold on, Black. Let Maddie finish what he was trying to say. Hold on.
He told her to talk. He told her to talk. He told her to go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
All
Go
right.
ahead, Black. My bad. I can't hear this.
In my little hometown, you know what changed everything for us? Now, there was desegregation, but all the black people stayed in the same area, basically. And we had 2 black schools, Dunbar and Douglas. And them motherfuckers used to win every goddamn thing in sports. Next thing you know, they started
Like you in St.
busting
Louis? You in St.
No,
Louis?
I'm in Texas, but I'm from Lawton, Oklahoma.
Okay, so we had a dumb boy down here.
Yeah, we just got a Dunbar. You got a Dunbar.
Most places do though. Most black places name their schools the same. Like every place probably got an MLK Elementary. Or you know what I'm saying?
A Washington,
it's just something that they do.
A Washington, a Carver.
Yeah, we got a Carver.
A Lincoln, a Jefferson.
As soon as they found out them black boys can play sports,
right. Hey,
Which I think is another issue. They started taking the talent from out of our community, right? And that could help generate revenue for those schools, or at least attention to get more funding. But somehow, some way, we found it better to move to the white areas because they had a better cafeteria or some shit like that. Because the education ain't necessarily better.
We got food.
That's kind of
food on thinking. We got food on thinking it was a better education for our kids. Okay, they knew exactly, and you alluded to it, my sister. They knew exactly what they was doing. They were picking the talent, be it educational talent or be it athletics or whatever. That's what they were doing. They was getting our talent from the school.
They recruited.
I got a little story. I got a nephew who said, real talk, my nephew was shipped out to the St. Charles community to play at the white schools and everything. They paid him, and he was a youngster. They were paying him, and he was in high school.
The worst thing about it is that they go to these communities and they take the talent, they take the brains out of the communities, and they give nothing back.
Okay, guys, I'm going to do a PSA real fast after Maddie talks. Go ahead, Maddie. Say what you got to say. Then I'm going to do a PSA.
Hey, Black Caesar, dude named DJ Busy 4342 said, okay, elementary, I remember those schools. I'm from Lawton. You right above your comment. He's able to Lawton too. So go ahead, fire it up.
Okay. Hey, there's 47 people in the chat. Please tap the live. Please tap. Please like the live. Please share the live. Please repost the live. Guys, Maddie has gift goes up there going to his gallery. He has some hearts that you guys can give. He's got 4. He has 4 and he needs 21 more. Going to his gift gallery, please, you guys, and please help Maddie get up to. There's 47 people in the chat, and there's only 8.3 thousand. We only got 8,000 likes. So can we get those likes up to 15,000 likes, please, y'all? Please tap in chat, tap the live, share the live, repost the live. Give your daily heart me, please. Help with your daily go. Help with this daily gift goes, please. That would be great. We appreciate y'all for being in here. We really thank you for coming in because you didn't have to be here, but we appreciate you guys hanging out with us today. Have a good one and enjoy. And if you guys like what you hear on the panel, please gift the panelists as well. We really appreciate you. Thank you.
You're right.
Go ahead.
Another thing, y'all, is as far as education goes, man, I don't know how they did it to y'all, but in St. Louis, man, they started sending us to these mother white schools. I went to a school called Scruggs. Man, it was 44 blacks there. Yes, it was 44 blacks there, y'all. It was 44 blacks in the school, y'all. All right. And 3 of us, 4 of us in the 8th grade. Me and one girl in another class, one class together, and the other dude and another girl in another class together. Okay? And we, man, let me tell you something. At lunchtime, they not knowing that we from Walden Park. So we first get there. The white kids thought they were going to have their way with us. Man, we turned that school out every goddamn day we went that motherfucker. They kicked our ass out that mother school. They kicked every black out that mother school. I'm not lying. They did. They kicked us out. Okay? Because they did.
You know what?
Go ahead, Ralph.
You know what they did dirty to our children growing up? And when I say our children, I was a child and I was that child. You know what? If you had behavior problems, you know what they did to your ass?
Broke your school.
They put you in special education.
Yes.
They put you in the goddamn special education. Like you're like, what the fuck is this?
You next year.
And now with the road to from the school to prison pipeline, that shit there.
Yeah.
You're like, damn, why you do that?
And that was stupid.
He did something wrong with him. Something wrong with him. What?
Ain't nothing wrong with that child. Go ahead, Chef. Chef, want to say something? Raise your hand.
What you say? They called it fired up, Chesty?
I said they have psychiatrists come in and test now for that just to make sure. So sometimes it's not sometimes it's not because you're behaving badly that you need to be in a special education. That just because you're behaving badly doesn't mean anything. It could mean that you're bored as hell and you don't like what's going on in the classroom and you're not doing enough to keep your attention, just like somebody said earlier.
Like she said that earlier. Yeah.
You're not, you guys are not, you're not keeping the kids engaged, all of them engaged. But so they do testing now to make sure that to see, because it's about learning. It's not just about behavior. It's about learning. And also they test to see what's going on, because sometimes they could be on the spectrum. They could have autism. It could be anything. So, and that's not what that was with you, Ralph. I know that for a fact. So it's probably just because you were
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying that Ricky Smiley even got the same testimony. He said, man, they put me in that class. I was in the same class all goddamn day.
Go ahead, Chef.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't like that. That's not cool.
Go ahead, Chef.
Okay, go ahead, Candy.
So my thing is this, like in Florida, how they do it, they call it magnet schools.
Yeah.
And so down here, if you have a certain this or that or a certain skill, or you show a certain amount of intellect or a certain amount of athletic prowess, they go ahead and they bust you out. But at the same time, they take that same talent out of those black schools and they leave. Well, I ain't gonna say nothing there because I still went to them black schools no matter what. And I was a great student, and a lot of the people around me were. I got a lot of friends that are doctors and lawyers and accountants and real estate agents and all type of shit, even though there are some that fell by the wayside. But at the same time, too, one of the things that helped save me was I got put into the and it goes back to what the lady was saying.
Yes, that's right.
Mhm.
I wasn't necessarily I was learning, I was eating it, but after you finished talking, now I'm bored. I already don't understood what you said.
Mhm. Mhm.
And that's not a behavioral issue. But another thing that we also have to point out is a lot of times that what people don't like to address is sometimes there are things going on in the home with kids.
That's true.
Where they're witnessing things that are going on with their parents and their living style. And so when they get to school, that's the attention right there. That's all the attention they need from their peers and from also the adults in the area. And that is also an issue. And that's not necessarily a behavioral problem. That's actually a social problem or economic problem. That's pushing that child to act out.
They need to put some goddamn parents in special ed right now.
Yeah, no, and then that's also another issue. What if your parent ain't that smart? How your non-smart parent gonna help you with your homework?
Right.
It's a lot of issues.
How's somebody gonna teach you who's gonna read at the third grade level and only know how to do math,
Exactly.
only know how to do add and subtraction, don't know what division? How anybody gonna teach you anything?
Right.
You in the 10th grade, but your parent on the 8th grade reading level or 7th grade, or you can't get no help there.
And that is a fact. Some of these kids are very smart and they have more knowledge than their parents. You know what I mean? As far as like schooling and stuff like that.
The girls that roll down here talking, I got my ass beat every day by black kids. My mama said we need to pray for this world we live in. Okay, what does that have to do with
praying? Ain't gonna stop you from getting your ass kicked though.
I mean,
you can't pray the ass whooping away. You either gonna have to stand up for yourself or avoid those situations.
The mother said 3 o'clock. At 3 o'clock, at 2:15, meet me in the back of the school. That's what that was. Meet me in the back of the school.
You need to go to the front of the school.
You goddamn right.
Exactly at the front.
Like you said, praying ain't gonna help.
Problem solving.
Like she said, praying ain't gonna help, man. You might need to take up boxing.
Yeah.
Or not be there.
Hey, man, let me ask you this. Have you ever met, now I've heard these stories. Have you ever met somebody that came to prison, couldn't read, and came out damn near like the best jail lawyer you ever seen in your life? They talk themselves.
Wait, my brother could only read, my brother couldn't even read all right. He couldn't even tell you a single letter I. Okay? But some reason that mother came, we went to penitentiary. He did another 4 years, he came out, he couldread. But not like, but he could read. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Read.
Yeah.
So are you talking about the one who's really educated, or are you talking about the cat to be like, my brother, the constipation?
No, I ain't talking about the 5%. No, Marshall. I ain't talking about the 5%.
Just checking out.
Hold on, let me just start. No, Star. We're not saying that. Star said neither one of our parents have a high school education, and I can read and write everything. But I bet your parents can read and write. There are some parents right now, they can't eat to this day. I know a woman right now cannot read to the day. It's in her 50s. She cannot read.
Yeah, me too.
I'm like, how the fuck you? And this is what I understand about kids nowadays. With all this technology got on right now, I was in the 80s going to school. If I'd had this shit they got right now, the Google and all that shit, man, I've been motherfucking college. I'd have went to college. They got too much education. There's no reason a child should not go to high school. No reason.
Real talk.
It's a lady at my job right now. Well, there was. She actually passed away, but I'm gonna talk to her about it in the present because I love her. She didn't know how to do half the things, like couldn't read or write, but for some reason she found it in me. And whenever she had some issue and whenever she needed to look something up, whether it be taxes, Social Security, whatever, she'd come to me and she'd ask me. And I'll show her how to do it. Even if I had to look it up myself.
You know why you did that?
Figure it out.
Why she did that? Once respected you and God put you in her life for that.
Yeah, because why not help? Why not help?
Have y'all ever heard of Charles Mann?
And see, a lot. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Can I cut y'all, man? Go ahead. Talk, man. My bad. Go ahead.
Dexter Manley, Charles Mann. Have y'all heard of them? Two people. Have y'all heard of them?
Yeah, I've heard the name for sure.
They played the NFL.
I have it.
Neither one.
I know all about Dexter.
Neither one of them could read or write. Neither one. They passed through school because of athletic ability. They passed. This man got a goddamn degree in sociology, y'all. Dexter Manley.
Wow.
He can't even fucking read.
Wow.
He can read now because after they done up that shit. But still, that's how they pass people along. And I'm not saying that every parent who didn't get a high school diploma, their kids will be dumb. Because I know a whole bunch of people didn't get a high school diploma, their kids smart as hell. The point I'm trying to make is that they could read, and they don't read, right, understand math, and all that shit, so they can help their kids. But like I said, you got some people, parents out right now, hey, Barry, they can't even read or write. Go ahead, Brown.
Like Herschel Walker. Let me ask you this. Like Herschel Walker, that's a good one. Let me ask y'all this then. What do you consider dumb? Because there's some people that couldn't read or write, but
they don't make them dumb, though. They don't make them dumb.
No, hold on a minute. Let me finish this statement. What do you consider dumb? Because some people that couldn't read or write, but they invented shit like Maddie always talk about. Yeah. They couldn't read, but they did some of the best work in the world. You be like, damn.
Well, what I consider dumb is when you got all the technology, not technology, all the access to learning to read and write, and you don't do it. You don't take advantage of that. You know you're gonna need it in life.
Okay,
that's what I call dumb. I can dig that. Yeah.
I think of it as a different way. I say somebody that lacks problem-solving skills. Like if you can't figure out how to solve a problem, because you don't have to necessarily be able to read or write to know that if a car is coming, don't step in the street. People that lack problem-solving skills and critical thinking, I think that to me is dumb.
That's where I was going.
Now, let me ask fired up this. Now she teaches special needs kids, and some of them kids don't have that ability to think like that. Now they have a disability. Are they dumb? Or they just don't get it?
But we already know they have a disability, so they probably may not just get it. Or
that's what I'm trying to say.
That's similar. That's similar to.
That's a slippery slope. That's why I'm saying that. Yeah.
No, but it's
you know,
also
I mean,
different.
to me, it's similar to what she was saying. If you lacking problem solving skills, that ain't to say you got to be able to solve every problem. What it's saying is that if you can't understand that you shouldn't step in the street when traffic, when cars are coming, then it's an issue there. And then, you know, just like I got a niece that got, a great niece that got autism. See, you know, now some folks may say that's on the dumb spectrum. No, she just got a different way of, that's what I was getting ready to say. She got a different way of taking in the perspective. There you go. You see, so you gotta each case is individual in a sense. But
I can dig that.
What the question was, you know, I agree with Chef. If your ass walk in the street and traffic is coming, and you just oblivious to the situation, you see what I'm saying? Something is.
Hey, Medusa.
There we go.
Hey, well, my thing is this, y'all. The best person I know that got autism. The only person I know really got autism, that's Chris Rock, and he's very successful now. He didn't say he's talking to you like 5 or 6 years old. Now you can't shut his goddamn mouth.
I know a kid that's autistic, but when he was little, he was hard to deal with. But right now, he got a doctorate.
You see? See what I'm talking about?
It doesn't mean that you're autistic. Honestly, just means different. Unless you have severe, like severe autism.
Same way they come to kids with Down syndrome. You see what I'm saying? You can't look at that in that sense.
I agree with you.
You can't gauge that. You can't
people that's not autistic.
Come on, Medusa.
That don't have Down syndrome, and they dumb.
Send me a question, Medusa.
Exactly. I agree with that too. Now they are dumb. Like, you ain't nothing wrong with you.
Donald Trump.
There you go. Donald Trump. There you go.
There you
go. But I honestly believe, Maddie, I honestly believe that all of the things that we're talking about now have been skewed by the American education system.
Thank you.
They haven't put these things in place to make us look like that, regardless. You know, just like you said, you're a dumb legacy white kid, and their parents got them going to Harvard and all kind of shit.
Paying their way through the
Absolutely.
Go ahead, Jesus.
Yeah, just a wet brick,
Absolutely.
a wet brick, dragging on the floor, just dumb,
Go ahead, wait.
dumb.
Go ahead, Jesus. Go ahead, Jesus. Go ahead.
Say hello to the panel.
What up, Jesus?
And I want to say,
Shit.
Hey, what's up, Jesus?
artistic people are on a different level when it comes to the way they brains move, work, understand things. That's why it's a spectrum. They can't talk to you because you are basic thinking. You know what I'm saying? They're so deep into what's going on actually. It's kind of like being a baby as an adult.
They seen the
and
3D.
you're still in contact with the source. You know what I'm saying? So it's like their brain is like calculating further. So when you're thinking A, B, C, they're thinking an alphabet and putting numbers to it. And they can't explain that to you because
You don't see
it's
it.
easy in their brain the way they could do it, but they can't simplify it to you because
Well, it's not only that. They also sometimes, depending on who it is, they lack social skills, and so that's also a barrier that comes with overthinking.
Well, here goes the other thing.
Start to something when you say there's
When y'all said
start saying different levels of autism.
Yeah. When y'all said something about special
Yeah,
education.
sometimes it's also social.
Wait. When y'all said something about special
and they
education.
could do
What about
two things at once
Hold
sometimes.
on.
Yeah.
What about kids with dyslexia? They're not dumb. They just see the words backwards. And a lot of them put in
Yeah,
special, and a lot of them
exactly.
put in special ed for that shit. And that ain't cool. That ain't cool at all.
And that ain't cool. That's right.
Especially when they knew it was a thing, they could just set up a program for those type of students and help them along
I'm getting fired up and
versus ostracizing them.
Hold on, let me get Medusa.
And you know who was diagnosed with that, Maddie? What's the girl on the View? I was the girl on the View. Whoopi Goldberg.
Really?
She said
I didn't know that.
She said, she see shit backwards, like letters and shit. She say, I suffer from that shit, but people don't know it.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy about that? You know how amazing she has to be able to memorize that amount of lines and do all of those things and see words backward. Do you know how strong her brain has to be?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Boy who was on the Cosby show that died, who passed away.
Dyslexia.
Gavin Newsom is dyslexic.
Oh, he is?
Hold on, guys.
The Gavin Newsom
I
dyslexia?
said that. Jesus, is that you?
Chucho, Jesus.
No.
Who said that?
No, Medusa.
Okay, I hear
Medusa
you.
was saying something.
Hold
Hold up, please. Medusa was saying something. Everybody just said, fuck her, just want to talk over her. And I called her up. I called her up here and everybody talked over her. So go ahead, Medusa. She said something about Gavin Newsom.
There's a lot of people that we don't realize that are dyslexic. Like Gavin Newsom was dyslexic. Joe Biden had a stutter. He was also dyslexic.
Malcolm Jamal
Say Tom Cruise.
But off the top of my head.
Tom
And this
Cruise.
is just rattling off the top of my head. Mila Kunis.
Yes.
Mila Kunis was dyslexic. There's a lot of different Black artists that are autistic. I can't hold on.
Maxwell. Okay.
Maxwell's autistic?
No, he's dyslexic.
He's
Malcolm
dyslexic.
Jamal.
Oh, wow.
Warner.
Yeah, Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Malcolm Jamal Warner was dyslexic.
They did the whole program about on the Cosby Show.
That was actually true.
Chrisette Michelle.
Was that Michelle too?
Oh, wow.
Yes. Yep.
So you know what that means? That means no matter what they tell us about those type of situations and things, until we do our own investigation and see the success within ourselves, ain't no disability.
Right. Armani Williams, Questlove.
Damn.
Autistic.
Damn.
I know that's right.
And these are the geniuses. And when I hear these words, I don't use dumb. I don't know. He showed
because the two things don't equate.
They don't equate.
I don't use the word dumb. Hold on one second, Jesus.
Yeah, I don't like the word dumb.
I don't use that word. I just say we learn different. That's it. Because see, I'm a visual learner. If I see some shit, that's how I learn.
No, I'm sorry, that's what I said earlier.
Hold on one second. I'm finna land, y'all. I'm finna let y'all finish, y'all. You just can't read no book to me and think I got it. I ain't heard a goddamn thing you just said. I need to see some shit. You know what I mean?
Visual. I need to see it.
I'm visual learner.
Visual learner. That's right.
But go ahead, y'all got it.
Good. Go ahead, Jesus. It's Jesus' turn, y'all. Then after that, I'm gonna say something. Go ahead, Jesus.
I got dyslexia. I've had disability. It's like I don't put myself as a disability.
Mm-hmm.
See, I never got services for it. Yeah, they tried to throw me in different things, but I worked my way out of special ed into regular classes and graduated with a regular diploma. It's not a thing that you can't read. It's when you're needing to perform, everything starts to look different on the page. A word that is small could be hard for you, and a word that is hard could be easy.
Yes, it's testing anxiety. That's called testing anxiety. Yep, that's a real thing when people clam up, when they get in front of crowds to speak, or when they have to take an important test and they lose their thoughts, can't remember. That is an actual diagnosable condition.
Let's let him finish his. Let's let him finish his thing. Go ahead, hey sis. I'm gonna go after you.
Because now we know the person that has it is that we're not going by what we call actual knowledge. We're going by what is doctrinated. Like there's a form that's already going to be there that if you're not raised a certain way and taught certain things, you ain't going to be able to say it the way that they want you to do it. So it's like, oh, why we don't do the math this way? No, because this is the way that we're supposed to do it. I made a math that I was able to divide without having to carry it over, and the teacher told me no, because that's not. She told me, show me how you did it, and I showed her. She said, well, you can't do it that way. And I was like, why? Mine's easier. She was like that. It because that's not in the curriculum. So that I've been told about the curriculum my whole life. I actually was able to learn how to like get rid of the word problems when I started messing with computer programs that we were programming computers.
You right, yeah.
And then, so it kind of like teaches you're learning on your own lane because you're looking for knowledge. I could collect knowledge out of everywhere. You could read something, I can hear it. It's in my head. There's a part in my brain. Since I know I'm missing this, I could always pick it up over here. Visual, I'm like, I don't consider myself, that's my disability. That
are you hands-on? Are you audio learning as well as hands-on learning?
Exactly. I grab knowledge from the air. God breathes it on me, and I already kind of know it. I start stuff, and I end up being like a specialist in it after like 2 weeks, and they be like, "Yo, go ask him. He's the one that knows about it."
Look,
and it's because my brain
that's it's all about.
I don't learn good about.
I need to know the ins and outs so I could be able to overdo what I need to do. So that's why I know job is really hard, because once I see the system, I could adapt that system to my system and make it easier for me and whoever's with me.
Okay, now my thing is this.
Yeah.
I can learn. If somebody tell me something, I can't learn it that way. I can only learn something if I see it, and I got to read it. I got to read it and see it. Because you tell me about it.
Same, man.
I know what you're saying.
Yep.
So I got to see it.
I like that too.
Or read it.
Okay, let me finish saying what I was gonna say, because before I accidentally dropped myself, Ralph was literally asking me a question about the word dumb. As an educator, I never, even with my special ed kids, my special needs kids, I never, ever, I don't even like when they call themselves dumb or they call themselves stupid. I just tell them the same thing that I think, Ralph, you said it already. You just learn differently than the other kids. You are not stupid. You are not dumb. Period. I hate that word. I hate when they feel so bad. They feel so bad about themselves that they feel like, I'm just dumb. I can't get it. I'm so stupid. Nah. And I never allow them to let them be whatever they are, whether it's autistic, on the spectrum, if they have Down syndrome, whatever. I never allow them to use that as an excuse to act like they can do whatever they want and get away with stuff. I'm like, no. That's just something that's different from other people. It doesn't mean you can still act like you want to act and do anything you want to do in a negative, bad way, because you are. So I always tell them how smart and amazing that they are, so that they can know that they can move on and they can try. I said, you can do anything you put your mind to. If you want to do it, you can do it. That's how you encourage your children. That's how you pump your children. That's even moms and dads, parents, aunties, uncles, whoever. That's what you're supposed to do to children. You're supposed to pump them up and give them courage, give them strength, make them feel like they're bigger than they are, because that's when they grow. Like I said, these guys are like sponges when they're young. Like I said before, they can be in the corner playing and doing something. You think that they ain't paying attention to your conversation or what's going on around them, and they are. They know. So you can't treat them like they're not there, because they are, and they will tell you that they're there when they start talking about what you said or what you did, and they start speaking the way you're speaking. Then you'll go, oh well, dang, repeated,
But I even tell you where you standing when you said the shit.
Wait.
That part.
No, I tell myself.
Exactly.
No, I tell myself. I tell myself this: when I've got to put something together like this table, it took me a hard time to put this damn table together. There's so many screws and all that shit. But what I tell myself all the time is, I ain't gonna let nothing without a brain defeat me.
That's right. Use the paper.
And
you know what it is for me?
When you talking about R. Kelly, hold up.
When I built furniture, I don't use the paper. I just look at the picture.
Hold on, let Maddie finish what he's saying. Hey, Sue.
R. Kelly, I don't think R. Kelly, y'all say can't read. I think R. Kelly might have dyslexia. I really do. But that man's a genius, a musical genius. I mean, no matter what he did in lifetime, that man a musical genius. You know how much brain storage you gotta have? Oh, you gotta have down that photographic memory to remember all the songs you saying, the words, each one of them, and play the music too.
Yep.
That man's smart as hell.
Or he could just be good at it. That's also a quality of autistic people. Like if they fucking good at something, they good at that shit. And there's nothing you can do to take that away. But what I was about to say. Wait, hold on. Let me finish this real quick.
Let her land her plane real fast.
Go ahead. Yeah, so what I was about to say was when I when it comes to recipes for me, I could remember things and I could know exactly how they taste. But that first time I do it, I want to read that shit exactly. And if it don't come out the way it's supposed to be, then I'm looking at myself crazy. And it's not because it didn't come out right. It's because did I not follow the directions? I'm very super focused, and that's how I learn. Like if you tell it to me, I'll hear you, and I can repeat it that exact same way. But write that shit on a piece of paper and allow me to follow it, and I bet I can.
That's what I gotta do.
I'm more of that type of person, and so that's why I was agreeing with you, Maddie. Like I'm that.
Yeah,
I don't know if I could put together a desk yet. I'm not that confident.
Wait a minute. Queen B said, wait a minute, y'all. Queen B said I'd have made her hungry, baby. My spaghetti. I'd have made her hungry.
I got a question for everybody. This is dumb to me. Now, everyone on here has a driver's license, right? So everybody know how. So everybody know about getting on the highway, right?
Yes.
Now, when you read that book, what did it say? When you getting on the highway, you supposed to do what?
Check.
Most people don't read the book, so I'm gonna stop you right there. Most people don't read the book. I ain't read the book.
For some reason, because when you enter in the highway, you supposed to speed up to get the traffic, right?
People slow down.
To the speed of what's on the highway.
Merge, yeah.
Right? Dumb is a motherfucker who driving 30 miles an hour trying to get on the highway.
I think but most people have a fear of the highway. I'm one of those people. I just avoid it.
Dumb is getting your ass on that highway then. Because you guys don't get on it.
Like me?
There you go. See, that's smart. You ain't dumb, Jeff.
Like Like me,
Shit.
like me. Only fear I got my driving.
Shit.
Only fear I have my driving. Only fear I have my driving is that I don't like to drive behind trucks with ladders and shit on the trucks and shit. And I don't like to drive behind on trucks with all the cars stacked up on them. Oh no, I get the fuck away from them. Because I've seen Final Destination too many times.
Final Destination.
Too many times.
Nah, but to the person that just said that, look this up. People have a fear of driving on highways. I don't know what it's called, but that's why I don't do it. I just fucking, I'm gonna have to take a long way.
No, I'm not down you, sister. I'm not down
No,
you
I
at
don't
all.
feel no
I
type of way.
believe
You can't convince me to
You
get on
know,
that motherfucker, even if I read the book.
You did. I'm just saying that's it. What was in the book. When everybody took a license, you know, sometimes, like you say, we don't read it.
I ain't saying
I can tell you majority of the people don't read it. Majority of the people don't read it.
I never read it.
I
know
was
common
be
sense.
honest. We had somebody that worked at the driver's license place, and we should give them $200. They got our license, so I didn't use
I know somebody like that too. I know somebody.
That's a regular in St. Louis.
Hell yeah.
That's a regular.
They were just throwing them shits out. You get a license. You get a license.
The crazy thing is, when I got my license, I passed the test and I failed the driving.
Dang, I feel parking. I feel parking. I feel parking. I feel parking.
I felt the stop sign right before I parked. I called the police.
They still be,
right into the spot. He said, "You coming back tomorrow?"
Driving is a legit.
I ain't felt a damn thing because I wanted to get out the house.
Hey, Chef.
Straight up.
I failed it, but I
went driving test.
No, I passed it.
But right before we pulled over, like there was it was like a stop sign, and then you go straight across and park, like right there in front of the stop sign.
It's
just still in parking. It was in Florida.
You were supposed to stop.
Oh, the Chef, it's
I
all.
Coca-Cola that
Hold
shit. I just caught the wave. I slowed down, and then I went in. He was like, "I'll see you tomorrow."
All right,
I
Chef.
said, "What happened?" He said, "You just fell."
Okay, Chef. The disease you're talking about, that it's called field driving on the highway. It's commonly called veophobia. VEHO phobia. Veophobia. That's what it's called. All right.
Okay. Yeah, it's a thing. It's real.
I call it get your scary ass off streets.
So big, I tell how you talk.
I don't like that. I'm saying that.
I
can be on the streets. I just can't be on that highway.
On the right hand side.
I'm telling y'all,
I
I fail parallel parking, y'all. I never read the book because I just use common sense when they get the test. I would just use common sense. Common sense on the test. I never read the book in my life. But I fail parking.
I ain't gonna hold y'all.
And
my uncle was one of the testers. He just gave me my shit.
Ain't no
I
more
ain't
that.
gonna hold you.
I know more all the time. Queen, what did you do, Queen? I know Queen didn't pass her test neither. I know you got her ball with her.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I went clean out the door. $250. Have it.
But you know what? I passed the driving part. It was the testing part that was hard for me. Like getting all the specifics together. I'm like, I don't fucking know, man. I don't know this.
That's how we know y'all don't pay attention to the speed limit. Y'all don't know y'all signs and nothing. Y'all just
You better not come to St. Louis. Hey, Medusa. You better not drive to St. Louis then. Hey, Medusa. You better not come to St. Louis because they drive 70 miles on the highway and on the streets. None of them care in St. Louis.
That's why I'm telling you, get your ass off.
Man.
And then when people blow at me, I be like, take your ass around. You got plenty of space.
You know what I hate though?
Be behind me because you're upset.
You know what I hate though? When a mother, you be driving the highway and a mother blow their horn, you be on the highway, and a mother cut lanes, get in front of you going slow them up. Boy, they be pissing me off.
Hell yeah.
Boy, I be mad.
That's what I'm talking about.
Boy, I want boy.
See, that's when I don't ride it. I don't ride it. Won't be pressuring me to go fast because you in a rush. Hell no.
Every morning I take my wife to work, it's a dude doing 50 and a 70.
Yeah, I mean, what they
Yeah,
doing?
that's wrong. Just
And he in a fucking Prius.
You don't have to get in the
And why didn't let the old ass what pissed me off?
It's a
Put your ass out the fast lane. You know you don't belong there.
lane on the highway. And the highway is this lane.
If you ain't driving fast,
If you in that left lane,
Express lane.
you in the left lane on the highway.
Express lane.
You are, I got ticket money. Get the fuck out my way. I'm going. I got ticket money. That's the ticket money lane. If you got any phobia, stay on the right side. Don't go in
yeah,
there.
for sure. I don't even get on that.
Off you,
I don't even get on.
ride you.
Let me tell you what I don't like. When you see the old ass people like 75 and 80 years old driving. What the fuck are you driving for?
Yeah. They need to re-roll it. But you know why? Because it's probably too expensive to get a driving service. They probably don't have no damn choice.
They gotta have their independence. The AARP will be on your head if they can't get their independence. You gotta get old people independence till they can't have it.
They need to independently have their own.
If they got a classic, drive on. I want to look at it. I love seeing old people when they pull out their classics.
Man,
like this from my college age. This from my high school. You get to see the original. I be loving that shit.
And I ain't fucking with old one day, but I'm gonna take an Uber or something when I get old.
It costs money though, and that's a big issue.
Yeah.
Like, that's another point. That's another point. That
every time you open your front door, Chef, every time you open your front door, it costs money.
You got it.
And that's what I'm saying.
And you wake up,
when you don't have
an
income that increases with the rate of living, sometimes that's not a choice. Even though we would like to say that, it might not be a choice.
Oh yeah, we got somebody new up here. Vicky ain't saying that. What's up, Vicky? She been up here for a minute. What's going on, Vicky?
Hey here, hey everybody. Hey, look, now I passed my driving test. My problem came in when I got ready to do my chauffeur's driving test.
Oh my God.
That's where I failed. And I was so upset that I threw up. I was crying and I threw up.
Class you got.
And the lady told me, she was like, there's 2 tests you could take. She was like, so it's not that big of a deal. She was like, go outside, get yourself together, come back in, take the second test. And I came in and I did not miss a question. And she said she don't know how I failed the first test because all they had to do, because the test was the exact same test, they just rearranged the question. She said that was the only thing.
Yeah.
But I think that might have been anxiety. That's probably what anxiety.
No, that was called hangover.
Had to get your shit together.
I got my license suspended. My license got suspended. So what I did was I just pulled up to my sister's house, and my little twin nephews is out here, so I'm finna get off so I can go mess with them for a minute.
All right.
That's fun.
Have a wonderful night.
They 15 years old and they're already 6 feet 2 inches tall.
I damn think whoop down all the whole family ass. All right, Big A, talk to you later.
All righty, y'all.
I'm trying to get fired up ass back up here. Oh, see what I finally? All right, I've been trying to get up for the longest. Like, look, y'all. I think St. Louis is the capital of one headlight and no insurance. and the dent in front of you. And the dent in front of you goes, man, St. Louis will hit your car while it's parked and keep going. And don't leave a note of nothing. And then you piss me off. Yeah, I don't know about y'all, but if y'all ever come to St. Louis, man, if you ever come to St. Louis, be driving in St. Louis, it's an experience, y'all. It's an experience in St. Louis, y'all. I'm telling y'all. I don't think nobody in the United States drive like mother here in St. Louis. We got mother with.
At this point, I don't want it. I'm gonna just go ahead and give me that Uber.
Hey, Chef, you got mother. Check it out.
Uber gonna drive crazy.
Hell yeah.
That's fine. At least it ain't me.
But wait a minute, hey, Chef. Y'all heard something real crazy, and keep your vouch for this. In St. Louis, you see mother with temp tags from 2023 still on their motherfucking card. That police ain't fuck with them.
With some 19.
Yeah.
With some 19.
The police pulled me over one day.
What y'all doing in St. Louis?
Wait, the police pulled me over St. Louis, right? Because I had
Let Maddie stop talking over him. We cannot hear him when we're talking. Let him speak.
I'm trying to tell y'all, look, I got stopped by police about like 2 months ago over my tags being 30 days old on my car. Not temp tag, regular tags. I had to put a sticker on there. St. Louis got to put the year on it, right? But y'all see motherfuckers running down the street all day long with temp tags on, like either from 1999, 2000, 2008 and shit, and they don't even pull them motherfuckers over. I'm knowing they ain't got no insurance. I know what St. Louis do. They know you got to sit on your car. They know you got the goddamn insurance, and they want to make some revenue. That is, it's true in St. Louis. St. Louis a motherfucker. Like I ain't never seen another state.
Hey,
Let me ask y'all something. Do y'all get tags on y'all car where they tell what you're expiring and shit like that? Cause I ain't seen none on the Texas plates.
Yeah.
I ain't seen no Texas.
Yeah.
Where's it on Texas plates?
Florida, Miami.
Houston, I'm in Houston right now.
Yeah, you gotta get it renewed every year, and then you have the option to get it for 2 years.
But what is sticker? I've never seen no stickers.
Yeah,
The dude across the street from me right now got the Texas plates on, and I ain't seen no tag or none on that motherfucker. Like, I don't know what they know.
That mean he ain't renew his shit.
You talk about the registration. Registration.
No, okay.
That mean he ain't renew.
hey, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man. You saw that and you saw that in St. Louis. You saw it in St. Louis, right?
Yeah. Right across the
Yeah.
street.
Well, why not? Why not bring his ass to St. Louis? Everybody else down there got bad plates.
Yeah.
So why not?
Because we get sticker right
They
like
let him ride around too.
we got stickers that mine's at 27. Mine run out in September of 27, right? My little sticker I put on back of my plate, front and back. So I'm just trying to take it out because I ain't never seen on no Tennessee plates or no New York or Texas. I'm like, damn, do they have stickers?
But nah, we do. I know in Florida we do. We do
And
down
they
here.
just stopped doing it in PA because they were just towing people's cars. They'll stop you.
Mine's
They take your shit. And then
Mine's
you
for
gotta go
27
find it.
right now.
See, I'm in St. Louis too.
Or maybe
Mine's
When I go
roll
back
out
up,
in
I'm hitting their ass up for 2 years. I ain't going back down there.
Yeah, and do it for 2.
Hey, man.
Do it for 2.
That's
You gotta worry
exactly
about
what
it.
I'm doing.
Yeah. You in too? No, well, I missed my date, so I couldn't get the 2 years. So they gave me one. That fucked me up.
Yeah.
No, but
You
it
got-
depends on your state. Cause I missed mine by like 2 weeks. It was because it go by your birthday, right?
No.
In your state, do it go by your
No,
birthday?
no,
Nah.
it go back with the day
Oh,
you
you
bought the
know,
car.
it go by your
No.
birthday.
It go by the day you bought the car.
That shit go by her birthday down here.
It go by the month.
No.
It go by the
In
month.
St. Louis, in
The
St. Louis
the
is
only-
when you get that car.
Exactly.
Oh,
Now,
no,
the
not for us. Not for us.
The only
Date of
reason
registration.
the only day it won't
Not
go
down
by
here.
your birthday in Florida is when you got a truck.
Or your
Yeah, like a
license.
half-ton
License
truck?
changes
Yeah, no.
sometimes on your birthday.
Well, you know
The
what?
license
No, no,
is
no,
the
no.
one that's on your birthday.
No,
No
we're talking about
problem.
the goddamn thing.
Not in Florida. Not in Florida. Your
Not in
registration
Florida, not
goes
in-
by your birthday. So, like, say if my birthday is in February. So, in February 2027, I have to update my registration because if I don't, it'll expire. But they'll give us like a grace period of about 2 weeks. In those 2 weeks, yeah,
2 weeks.
that's what it. Yeah, that's what it is. 2 weeks.
See, St. Louis,
And
St. Louis is
that's
60
better
days.
than.
Wait.
That's better. That's
It's St. Louis 60 days.
no, yeah, no, it's 2 weeks down here. Because the lady, when
No,
mine was expired, I got mine a week after my birthday. And when mine expired, the lady was trying to charge me the extra, and the other lady tapped her on the shoulder, and she said, no. She's in the time window. She can pay the regular amount and get it for the next 2 years.
Well, my tags on my car, my wife got mad because her car older than mine and mine more newer. And she paid like $108 for a tag. I think she paid like about $88 for a tag, and I got mine for like $67, $68. And she said, how the fuck you do that? She said, how the
I
fuck-
can't talk when Maddie is talking. We can't hear him.
I'll just let everybody talk. I'm just giving it up.
Dang, I missed some of what you said.
I said
No,
that.
I missed some of what you said.
I said my wife got mad at me because she got 15 and I got 21. She thought her tag me cheaper than mine because she had an older car. But I got mine for like 30 or 40, between 20 and $30 or $40 cheaper than her. She said, well, how you do that? I told her, I don't know, but I told her one thing though. I know that I'm disabled. They get that take count in it too. And plus, I'm 60 years motherfucking old. Okay? Ain't never had an accident. Neither one of us never had an accident. So we ain't got nothing on our driving records. and our insurance went down to I think it's $378 now or something like that. Now for the rest of my other car, I just bought a new car, right? Well, not new, it's a used car. And y'all know how much I put on that thing, how much I paid for it. I paid $150 for that motherfucker, $150, and my tax would probably let me like $44, $45 at the most.
But your tag should like the tag is a state thing. it's not like if it was insurance, I could see why it would be different. I'd be mad
I
too.
like somebody is underwater.
Who
That's
underwater?
real.
Is that
No,
Ralph?
that's me.
Is that you,
That's
Ralph?
me. They always blame me. Damn right,
Yeah,
Ralph.
yeah, yeah, it was you. You're sorry.
No, but that's weird because in the state of Florida, it's a standard. Like it's no different unless again, if you have like disability or you're a veteran, then you get discounts.
Yeah.
But as far as it don't matter what, because it doesn't go based off of your car, it's just the yearly rate.
No. You buy a car, okay, put it like this. In Missouri, I don't know about how y'all do it, but any car you got that's 2010 up, you get full coverage. Anything under that, you can't get full coverage on here.
Oh no, hell no, they don't do that in Florida. Not in Florida, baby.
You can't get no full coverage here. Your car got to be either 2010 and up. For anything under 2010, you can only get liability. That's it.
Oh, okay. So now that's a different. That's different.
So there's
Okay, that does, I guess.
And we go by how much you.
Because it's easier to fix.
And see, yeah, no, but in Missouri, they go by how much you pay for the car to determine on your tags. That's why I said I put $150 on it. I got a 2004. I put on a 2004 Solara. I paid $5 for it. But I paid $150 for the motherfucker on the tag, on my receipt and everything, on the title, $150. So when I go down there and get it registered, and see that's what I hate. Because out in California, y'all, you can go to DMV and get everything done at one time. Register your car, insurance, take everything in one spot. Here in St. Louis,
you can do that in Florida too.
Now here in St. Louis, I gotta go way to St. Anne to register the car. They don't take debit cards. You gotta have cash. I don't know why the old janky ass shit. You gotta have cash. And once you leave that motherfucker, then you gotta go down to DMV. You go down to the DMV, you're gonna sit there forever, motherfucking thing right there. And then I'm just glad my shit ain't gonna be expensive. I think gas gonna cost more than my goddamn tags for real.
It is.
Yeah, thanks.
It is.
Yeah.
Not because down here you can get your registration, you can get your license plate renewed, you can get a new license, you can get all that. The only thing that you have to do individually is insurance, but you can sit in there and call the people and get that insurance while you in there, so you don't have to bounce around.
They done started thinking in Florida you can renew your shit at the goddamn grocery store at Publix.
What?
With the
You can
insurance.
renew your tag, your goddamn tag. You can renew it at Publix. In Florida, shit, they started that shit last year.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. I live down here. I'm from Dade. I didn't know that.
Oh, you from Dade? Okay, yeah.
Man,
now you go to Publix and renew your shit. You ain't got to go to the damn DMV no more. And if you been running them goddamn tolls, they ain't gonna renew it.
You Black Caesar,
you know what I mean? But you gotta pay the toll.
Black Caesar,
You gotta have a clean. Okay.
Black Caesar,
Right.
He in Texas, he said they do theirs at HEB. God damn. At the grocery store.
What
too?
the hell is HEB?
A grocery store in Texas.
Yeah,
What is
I was about to
that?
say, what's HEB?
It's a grocery store like Publix in Texas.
Oh, okay. Like
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah, they doing that
Yeah,
shit at the grocery store now.
They
Yeah.
have a
Yeah.
DMV in the grocery store.
They gotta make
No,
their
they
money.
don't. No. They have a machine where you can renew that in the grocery store.
Oh.
Yeah. Mhm.
But they have don't they have it online that you can renew too?
Yeah.
You can do it online. You can do it online too. Yeah.
You can do it online
Yeah,
as
you can
long
do
as you don't have any type of restrictions or anything against
Right.
you. As long as your shit
Right,
clean,
right.
you good to do
Right.
it.
Well, if you're going to
Now, if
HEB,
you-
use it at put it in, that means you get it right then and there, right? If you get it from the HEB.
You get it from the store, right?
No, that's efficient.
Yeah. They print it out right there.
Get it right
But-
away.
Oh,
Yes.
then it's a convenience more than anything.
Yes.
'Cause
Yeah.
Oh no, he said they
Yeah,
got.
because
Come
even
on up,
if
Black
your
Caesar.
shit gets right,
You'll
it might
get
take
the
a
same
couple
if you're going
days.
to the DMV too, but
Black Caesar
yeah,
said-
but it takes
Black
longer to
Caesar
get
said-
it in the DMV.
He said they go to the counter and customer service do it in the grocery store.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. That's how they would have to do it at Publix too, because I'm pretty
That's
sure.
how we have to do it at Publix. Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm right.
Yeah, because you can't be.
But long
somebody
as you ain't ran,
getting eggs
long as you ain't ran no tolls down here, cause we got Surpass and all this bullshit down here. Long as you don't owe them people,
a balance.
long as you don't owe no balance, you can do it online. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
You
they
can-
just
you
have
can-
one way
Ricky,
to get sent to you, but if
you-
you can do it in the store,
Right.
they'll just hand it to you right then and there. I like that.
Right there at the spot, right. But yeah, you can renew your panties and bra. Long as you ain't ran them goddamn toes. Shit. Goddamn right.
Can you renew your kids?
I am. I'm pretty good. No, we can't do that. No, we can't do that. Absolutely not.
But I didn't know that. That's some good information, sir. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Well, right now,
I feel like now.
Everything but the panties, without the panties and bras. You can't do that.
Depending on what you're looking like, it might be all
Why
right.
ain't y'all tapped in?
Hey.
Why ain't y'all tapped in and sharing every person alive?
we got 4 people in the panel from Florida got this motherfucker right now. Listen, Medusa, Chef, Jesus, and Ralph.
Yeah, Joe live.
All y'all down in Florida.
No, Jesus ain't from down Florida no more.
He live
Yeah, Jesus moved. He bounced.
He bounced.
He bounced.
Oh, he
bounced. Yeah,
He
he
Philly.
live up north somewhere. He in Connecticut.
Got my first baby out there.
Connecticut.
Jesus, where you at? You said Jesus?
Where you at, Jesus?
I'm in PA.
Oh, PA. Well, close enough. Goddamn it. I know I was done.
Pennsylvania.
I like this in Florida. And then I went to
Thank you, Black. Caesar, appreciate
What?
it.
Hazel,
Okay, just say, be safe.
Everything's cool about it.
Let me ask you a question. What? Go ahead. No, Mashup talking. Go ahead, Mason. Hazel.
I didn't say that.
Matchup.
No, that's it. Mashup talking. Yeah.
I said everything's cool about PA except for Philadelphia. It looks all of them statues and shit. It looks kind of evil down there. That's the only thing I don't like about
I like it. It's a switch up from Miami.
They got all them evil statues and shit. They got goblins and stuff sitting on buildings and shit, and just, it's weird over there.
Small ass streets and shit. You can only park on one side of the street. You park on both
Yeah,
sides.
that's what I didn't like.
Houses so
Well,
close.
it depends where you at.
Then you can reach
It
your hand.
kind of depends where
Hey,
you
look,
at.
look. You can reach your hand across the goddamn gangway and get salt off somebody's table from your red room.
It was
I
tight.
ain't gonna lie.
That's
There's
the
certain
one thing I
spots
didn't like.
downtown. There's certain spots downtown that you be like, there's people that live on here, and it'd be like a little cut block, and you walk down there, and they actually got like residents in there. You be like, this is an alley. They said, no, this is residential. But it's little houses.
Well, I tell y'all
And
something.
I be like, yeah, but this shit look crazy.
I tell y'all some crazy shit. Women in St. Louis is brave in the motherfucker. Because women in St. Louis walk through the alley by their goddamn self late at night, 2 or 3 in the morning. I ain't doing that shit. I'm a man. They walk through the alleys in St. Louis like it ain't shit. I ain't gonna do all that shit. I don't like
They
that.
probably got them hanging.
Do y'all got alleys where y'all at?
Jacking up.
No, only in Overtown. Like only in like the overly like, cause if like you in Miami or Broward or anything like that, it ain't too many alleys unless it's a whole bunch of buildings on one street and then that's your alley. But if you talk about overall generalized alleys, no.
They
There's
got
a lot more
probably
space.
like back parkings, like when you
Yeah,
park
yeah,
in the
no.
back of the house, but it's not like alleys.
No.
We
You
got
can still
alleys.
just no.
We got alleys.
No.
We got motherfucking alleys. But
y'all got like 2-story buildings, so
No.
the alley is, and it's something that's cut off.
No. Every part of St.
No,
Louis.
no.
Look, let me tell you something. I got a house, man. The alley right behind me. We got houses on the back. Ain't no apartments on the street.
Exactly.
We got houses.
Yeah, no, that is, but also just again in Miami, not so much unless you're like in Overtown or downtown or something like that. Like you ain't going to Carol City with no alleys. Yeah,
That way they come pick the trash up in the alley. They go dumpsters. That's why I live. Put it like New York and Chicago.
Okay.
That's where we got alleys. For real. We ain't got no driveway, none of that shit. No. We got alleys. We got motherfucking alleys.
Yeah, no, we got driveways. In New York, an alley's different.
No, when we got that's what they come pick the trash dumpsters at. Everybody live in the houses and apartments and shit like that. Put all this shit in the dumpster behind the goddamn apartment building house. Everybody put it in and they come by and pick that shit up.
Yeah, but even still, ours ain't alleys because like normally they put our dumpsters. They put them inside the apartment complexes and they're just in a certain spot. But it's normally like not behind nothing and it's well lit. It's just where the dumpster is. We don't genuinely have alleys like that. I know what y'all are talking about. We don't necessarily have those other than in certain communities where there's just high rises and shit. Outside of that, our normal communities, it ain't really no alleys. Even if it's a lower class community.
Shit, not
it's
saying
no alleys.
But you're talking like more in the city side.
Yeah, like downtown, Overtown, like places like
y'all
that.
got
We have
they got
alleys.
hospitals in their stuff.
Yeah, but in
They-
the
in-
normal
in New York-
communities, we don't have that.
In New York, what?
In New York, they got alley cats with one eye and they
Yeah.
missing limbs.
Don't be talking about
Hell
that.
yeah.
We got a couple of those.
Yeah, I know a couple
Limping,
people.
limping around.
Wait a minute. I know a couple people
That's
like
an
that.
alley cat that fought with a Chinese
Hey,
store.
wait,
Stop
wait,
playing with
wait,
him.
wait.
Respect that man.
Hey,
I
look,
didn't say that.
I know a couple dudes and women look like that. Patch on their eyes, shit, living around all rugged, looking ragged, looking and shit. Look like they fought. Look like they fought a goddamn a bobcat in the phone booth or something. They be looking fucked up.
Now they live around and they all look tired, like they got a rough
You know
life
what's fucked
living
up?
in the alley.
You know what's fucked up?
And you know what's crazy?
When the dog walking the
Majority of our homeless are in our alley areas.
Yeah.
Like when you walk around Miami and stuff, you'll see a couple. Like it'll be just a damn lie to say it ain't no homeless people living randomly everywhere.
Yeah.
But in our alleys, that's our concentration. Like go downtown, like where the A1A is, or I don't know what they call it now, but that was the American Airlines Arena where the Heat played. If you go down to that area, that's where your alleys at. That's where all your homeless people at. That's the concentration in our area of that type of thing. And I find that to be odd because that's also
Like
the
a
same
Skid Row.
concentration.
Like that's like Skid Row, basically.
Yeah, and then
That's
we
where
have
it
it like along the beach. And randomly, it's always where the super rich people are. Because if you go to the hood, ain't no alleys over there.
And usually somebody will pick them up and try to kind of help them out again. Some of them come back out.
I don't know.
No, I'm saying like depending on where you at. Certain people, there's a lot of homeless people that it ain't even drugs. It's just like it's
Oh yeah,
just
no,
Situation.
it's life
Situation.
It's
circumstances.
expense.
Yeah,
It's
it's life
expense.
circumstances. I ain't gonna never say that you homeless because you on drugs. I ain't gonna never say you homeless because you have a mental illness. Like sometimes you could be the best person in the world and you could get sick, or your child could get sick, and then you pay, and then you look up one day and you don't have no money left. That don't mean you did anything wrong in your life.
And it ain't that Florida pays the best either because they don't pay you enough to just live everywhere. You gotta have roommates and shit.
Yep, you damn sure don't. And if you are living, you either successful, or you scrimping and scraping, or you done saved. Either way, that money going out the window. Or you have a roommate, like you said.
Yeah. Because it's too expensive to kind of do it alone. And if you're doing it alone, then you ain't really partying.
Yeah, and then you come to the point in your life where you're not partying no more, and all you're doing is surviving.
Exactly.
Living to work, and that ain't it. If this is the American dream, give it back. Can we create a new dream?
I think we need to. I think America should be put back into the people.
No, you gotta wake up first.
If any corporation, listen, if any corporation uses American tax dollars to do their startups, every American household that they took taxes from should be getting a revenue from it.
Yeah.
If they're using our tax dollars, we shareholders that don't get no shares. It's the fucked up thing in the world. It's the most fucked up thing in the world. We pay for everything and then get taxed on it again and never get a piece of it. But it's our money that they're using.
Yeah, I agree.
Imagine
I
that.
agree.
Hey, y'all, I'm in this live, y'all, because I got to watch some sports tonight. And I got to get ready because I'm hungry, too, again. And we're going to do this tomorrow, y'all. See y'all tomorrow about 3 o'clock again tomorrow, y'all. Okay, y'all? We've been on.
Everybody say go Giants.
Yeah, we've been on. Okay, y'all. We've been on 2 hours. We've been on 2 hours, y'all.
Go Knicks. Go Giants. Go Knicks.
Hey, I'm going Knicks. I'm going Knicks, too.
Go Knicks. Let's go Knicks.
Go Knicks. I'm going Knicks, too. I am,
Let's
too.
go.
Okay, in this over there.